Hello, Patreon.
Haha.
I'm Greg Alba.
I'm John Humphrey.
We're gonna watch this video, a music video. Mainland, I Found God, and I hear
Where?
they use real couples in it.
They use real God.
Real gods in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found a God.
Let's. I have no idea what this song is actually about,
I have no idea what any of this is about.
but I'm willing to watch it.
Look my way, I can see your reflection. Heat from the floor, I can feel your intentions. Holy water, let me drink your perfection. Hey girl, do I know your name? 2 years gone, now we breathe in the fire. You and I, we divide our desire. Sheets fly past, no one preaching to the choir. Hey girl, now you know my name. Wherever you run, wherever you go, I want you alone. I need you to know that I found God in your body, body. I found love with somebody, and every single day we'll be walking on water together. 'Cause I found God in your body. You're my queen, I'm the king at the altar. Everything that you need, I can offer. Hallelujah, may the love not falter. Hey girl, let me sing. I want you alone, I need you to know that I found God in your body, body. I found love with somebody, and every single day we'll be walking on water together. 'Cause I found God in your body, surrender my heart, surrender myself, and do it for glory. Time will tell. Surrender your heart, surrender yourself, and do it for glory. Time will tell. 'Cause I found God in your body, body. I found love with somebody, body. I found God in your body, body. I found love with somebody, body. 'Cause I found God in your body,
Aw,
Oh,
it's okay to be black and gay.
It's okay to be any kind of person, really.
And straight too.
Love is everywhere. I got a little misty eye.
I straight up
Aw.
cried.
Come on, if that song had like, you know, one or two more passages, I might have actually started to cry.
Anything with love makes me cry.
Yeah, well, and you know, the immediacy of the way that video kind of takes its shape, because at first you're sort of like, what's going on here? There's a lot of people running, and then yeah, when they all start to find each other, and you're like, oh, love, who's gonna end up where? Like,
yeah.
And that's kind of a clever thing, yeah, because you start with all these disparate, these different people separated from each other, and then you start to wonder who's gonna come together and what is that all gonna look like?
Yeah. Oh, it's like you're meant to be with that person. Yeah, that is beautiful.
Yeah, no, and it's a good sentiment. Like, I actually like that lyric.
Really touched my heart. Yeah, I didn't. An interesting experience when I said I thought I said bullet.
Yeah, I mean that.
I was like, what bullet?
That's an
and
interpretation.
Then you said body. And I'm like, and then immediately my eyes were like, oh my god, I get it.
This isn't like a dark statement about suicide. It's a bright statement about love.
Yeah, you know, because it's called I Found God, so I didn't know if it was going to be like a religious context of a song.
Yeah.
And
or, you know, just a map.
I love that dog.
I do too.
I call that dog Satan.
Satan. I'll have a dog called Satan someday. I got a little dog called Satan.
What were we saying?
You know, just generally talking about.
Oh yeah, because
the video, and I think the last point we made was it sounded like it could be vaguely religious.
It could be religious, and then I feel like there's other ways to feel closer to what we call, you know, the higher source, the higher power, or God.
Yeah.
And you know, one way is through creativity. You know, like God or whatever it is that you believe as a creator. Being creative is a way to feel connected to
Mother.
The higher source. Mother.
Timely references.
And another way is through just human connection, and love is probably the most powerful form of finding a connection to God. So I didn't know if we were in for like some religious Christian song, which would have been fine. There's some I don't consider myself a Catholic or even like a follower of Christianity, but there's some Christian songs I get into. And if our God is for us, then who could ever stop? I really like that song. I fucking go running.
Wait a minute. Whose song is that?
I forgot who did that song.
Oh, okay.
There's another one by News something.
New Zealand, just the entire country.
I was born again. Pretty badass Christian songs, and
I like that.
So I would have been fine with it. But I'm never like quite like moved to tears by like a Christian song.
Oh, because it's a niche. Love is a bit more.
Yeah, exactly. So this song of love and acceptance and feeling that euphoria of that connection to what life is all about. Yeah, I really feel that with the combination, because the song in itself I would have liked a lot. If I just heard the song, if I was like listening to it in the car, I would have really appreciated it. But with the music video complementing it, it is a very you are on the journey, because you're like, who's she gonna end up with? Who's the girl gonna end up with? You know?
Yeah, right.
And I think knowing because I read the text on YouTube saying that everyone was a real couple.
Real couples
made it even more powerful.
Yeah, no, totally. When you said that, that was probably the most beautiful thing about it, because like they're all so different.
Yeah,
and you do start to wonder that makes that hook makes the progress of the video more fascinating, because you do start to go, what are the real couples? Who's going to end up with who? And some of them you're like, oh yeah, I might have guessed that. And some of them you're like, oh wow, I wouldn't have guessed that.
Yeah.
You know, it is beautiful.
And I like how it's a combination of all kinds of couples. You got interracial, you got gay, you got straight, you got, you know.
There might have been a couple transgender people in there. Like, it seems like everybody was kind of represented.
You had a man and an animal at one point.
That guy and his turtle. True love, right there.
Found God
in your shell. Oh yeah. What's next?
Wait. Who is this guy? Mainland. The song is by Mainland. That was fantastic. Great job, Mainland.
Thanks, Mainland.
Great job. You know, John, I was thinking of putting this on just Patreon alone. I might put this on YouTube as well, because I think this is a powerful video that I would love to. I mean, we put a lot of great commentary on other Patreon videos, and there's some Patreon videos where we've teared up at, or I've teared up at. the freaking America's Got Talent one. Oh boy, I had tears on that one.
Yeah, you was.
But I feel like this is such a powerful message, and I mean the video is doing pretty well, 142,000 views. Might put it on YouTube actually instead.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, because I'd like to spread the message more, spread the word.
Well, yeah.
The gospel according to Mark. Praise be to God.
Well, it's nice to separate yourself from the idea that God's just a white dude with a beard and a robe, you know?
Well, he is.
He is truth. But, you know, it's nice to pretend that he could just be the love you find in anybody.
I'd rather be in denial than believe that.
Yeah. I would rather conform to an antiquated belief system than I was given as a child and not think for myself. But, you know, whatever.
Well, just in case, subscribe to the Real Rejects and click that notification bell.
Do it.
Take care, people.
And check out more of Mainland's music and, you know,
subscribe button.
Love sometime.